So, somebody needs a quick skin. First things first. Launch Rust. Which, it's a snow jacket they want. This is good if you're just starting off. Should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully it should be straightforward. It's probably not going to be straightforward, but we'll see. First things first, we need to get the snow jacket. Create new item. Ah. Alright, we gotta choose our item. Snow jacket. Yep, okay. So underneath edit, we are going to download Snow Jacket, blah blah blah, see desktop, Twitch skins live. Okay, Snow Jacket, save this. Let's download this. Snow norm. Snow gloss. Snow norm, snow gloss. No emission, which is fine. Snow diff for snow diffuse. Alright, so now that we have these, and this is getting all wonky on me. Oh my god. So, they want a black jacket with their logo and something written at the bottom. Pretty straightforward. Actually, let me see if they're available to. Oh, auto run. Okay. See what we can't do with that. We got everything we need. So first things first, let's jump into Blender and take a look what we're working with here. So basically just the logo. They want some words at the bottom of it and a black jacket. Which honestly in the snow biome probably wouldn't be too bad. Black's kind of hard to see, like especially up in that winter biome. Alright, well first things first, let's import our OBJ wherever it may be. Oh, what did I save it under? Desktop, Twitch, skins live, upload, snow jacket. There we go. Alright, so now that we got this, we're going to rotate it on the X by 90 degrees. Make that minus 90 degrees. Just see what we're working with here. We're going to open up our materials and attach the normal, or not normal, but the regular materials that come with the game, so we can get a better idea as to what we're dealing with here. Image texture, open. What are we doing with it? Nope, I should have put it in C textures, but I didn't. Alright, let's go back down to Twitch Skins Live. Oh yeah, these are all my brushes that I made. Oh, we could probably work with those. Alright, so let's go into Snow Jacket, Material Preview. We got our original. Now you're not seeing all the extra detail because that's where our normal goes. So, pretty... Oh, and, you know, specular gloss. Which I'm pretty sure it's like 99.9% the same thing. Shift and D to duplicate these a couple times. And let's put in the gloss. Kind of takes out the shininess, and then the normal. Hey, what's up, man? Alright, so OGV is what we need. We're going to have to throw in a normal map. Now again, this has nothing to do with Rust itself. This just lets us view it a little bit better. Oh yeah, that got funky, huh? Probably because... Alright, next thing, we gotta scale this up 10 times. Oof, 5 times. Alright, so what we have here... Something doesn't feel right about that normal map. I think they said all black, which, I mean, there's a couple different ways I can go about this. We gotta look for black materials, or you really can't see the fabric per se on this. The details, yeah, kinda. We're gonna open this up. I think it was on Snow Norm. It also bothers me too that there was no roughness. But we can add that stuff in after. Main thing is, let's get this all one color. And if we undo this, you'll still see the details. This isn't drawn on. What this is basically the way that the light is reflecting off of it. That's your normal map. And that has to go along the X. So they do actually have some pretty good detail already built in here. So we're not really going to be touching the normal too much. But what we can do is use this pretty much all in Mixer. So what we're going to do is we are going to jump back into layout. I'm going to delete this, and as for this material, back to material 1. File, export as, because we already brought this up. I think we brought it up 5 times. Yeah, we'll stick with 5. Just because if you choose a cube, that's 2 by 2 meters. Shift and D on the Z, that's another 2 by 2. Shift 2.5 blocks. That should work pretty well. So we have this file, export as, FBX file. Underneath. God, my filing system sucks. Desktop. Twitch skins live. New folder. We'll end up putting, where are you? We'll do a new folder here, and we'll call this, oh yeah, Snow Jacket, or what is it, OSV? OCV? LSD? OGV. What? Okay. Got that, untitled, and we'll call this template 1. Export that FBX. Come into here, Rust, OGV, is it OGV? OGV. And we're gonna add. So we're gonna do a new mix. We'll call this jacket. $20 by 48, standard. Oh, right. Right. We need to make... Alright, let's just do the whole thing for right now. Oh, do I not have text tools in this one? Okay. Don't save. Gonna have to load up this version of Blender, because I know this one works. So I keep different versions of Blender on my computer because some plugins just work better with different versions. What is going on here? Thing was freaking out, man. Alright. Like right here we got text. Where the hell is my text tools? Oh, right. That's in UV editing. Okay, well, 2048. We're going to file, open. No, import. I mean, we could do the FBX. That's not really going to matter. Underneath desktop. And we're going to go down to Twitch Skins Live, OGV. Will it load the materials though? No. Good. Alright. Just to get this in here, we're going to select everything. 2048. Let's go into our color IDs. And we're just going to choose the whole thing red. And then right here, the quickest way maybe something like that, but I don't want to push it. Yeah, because these seams, if you press A, you can see where this is totally pulled apart. So by choosing these and clicking this button right here, UV sync, you can actually choose where on the model it's coming out and what points are connected to what. So I'm going to hit W and then 2. Let's make it 3. And I'm just going to choose this large space right here. And we're going to make that, I don't know, green. Good, we got our 2. It's 2048. We are going to, I think that's it. Tab, A, select, everything's selected. I mean, that really should do it. Oh boy, which one was it? It doesn't matter, it's just 2 colors. Okay, so diffuse, bake. Control Z, A. Red. Let's jump into our materials, make sure everything's not popping out here. Here. Get rid of all this. There. A. Select. And then we should probably save it. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be making a decal. Holy God. I might have to silence that for the time being. Alright, so we got this. Let's make this one green. I hit it once, it turned yellow or white. Save as. Save it to project 1. Nope, put it all in the same spot. So we're going to desktop. And then Twitch Live Skins, OGV, blend. So this will be our blend. We now have the 2 separate. We don't need that element ID. Let's bake it. No idea why that happened. A select. Is there an update? That's a new one. I haven't run into that before. Okay. Snowjay. Let's throw both these out. I mean, we could use it, but we really can't. Try material ID. Bingo. Alright, so you want to choose material ID. So now that we have this, which is our material ID, which is saved 2048 by 2048, we're going to go into image and we're going to download this. Where do I do image? Save as, PNG is fine. OGV, snow jacket ID material, perfect. Jump right in the mixer. 3D asset. And we are going to load Custom model. That's what it is. Desktop. Where was the Twitch? OGV. Template 1. FBX. Should load in relatively quickly. Alright, so we got that. Now we got to choose our material ID. Texture set editor. And material ID right here. Which would be underneath desktop. I should just pin this. Alright, we want to import. Let's do the normal. Twitch skins live. Upload. There's our normal. You can kind of see it jump back there. And we're going to import. Not bad. Getting there. Oh God, what? Gloss. What was it? Gloss slash specular. Which I feel like is a mixture between these two. But we'll just choose this for ha-has. Boom. Good. Got that. So he wants all that completely one color and black, but you don't want it to be solid either. You don't want it to look completely out there. Oh, right. Where's my categories? All types, my textures. What do we have? We might have to make our own. Which, I mean, we don't want it looking like a knit hat either. Something grandma would give you. Let's just see exactly how well this is coming in. Alright, so we got that one right there. Let's add this. Alright, so those two do work. So if you haven't noticed, basically what I did was I took the material ID and I told it where and where not to put a preloaded material. So that's good. That works. We just need something that's all black and so we can either make our own or we could look for something online. I'm going to jump down at the texture lab just to get something kind of in there, I guess. But you don't want it to interfere too much either. $16 bits. Or we could just cover, yeah, let's do that. Let's get, all that we're doing here is we're just going to be making a fancy little color. So let's bring in blend. We'll toss one in here, and then two separate colors. And we'll just change this one like a lighter gray. And then we can always change it to be a little bit darker after. And the reason why I'm using this is because where one end stops, it always makes procedural. Well, not procedural, seamless is what they call it. But let's add in a simplex noise. And we gotta change this to 2048. Let's bring this down by smoothing it out. And we're gonna mix the two. We're gonna bring this up. And we'll bring it down. Make these a little bit bigger. Bring up our sample size and our intensity. Not too much, but just enough. And we're gonna get rid of this. No, I didn't. And now we're just gonna mask those two right on top of each other. We'll add some glowing stuff maybe. Alright, so those two, as you can see, they're kind of mixed in just a little bit. And with this, kind of gives it a little bit of a wrinkle. But I'm looking for the, yeah, there we go. Not really corduroy, but you know what I'm saying. Let's do 2x tiling, and we're going to make this a regular plane. These need to be blurred in, well, quite a bit. So let's blur these in. Because again, we're going to be doing most of this stuff through Mixer. And we'll do regular. We can't get too fancy just yet. There we go. Bring up the intensity just a little bit. Now toss that in there. There we go. Kind of make it look sort of leathery, I guess. And the way that I set this up, depending on what we change here, because we can change the order to completely straight, grid-like, and then we can increase it or decrease it. It is 20 by 48, so we'll do the 1x so that we know what one tile looks like. And then these got to get a little bit dark. Yeah, so that sort of looks like fabric, but fabric also has, change up the order just a little bit. And then of course we can always blur it more. Yeah, you can't even really see that. So we could do two separate ones. That way it doesn't we'll pull this. Make it a little bit darker. This one for sure. Now from a distance, that doesn't look too bad. I'm going to repeat this by making it tile sampler. Might have to make it 2D. So this we'll put into here first, and then we'll blur it. Yeah, that definitely looks like a rain jacket. That works for me. I don't like that though. Oh boy. Alright, so we'll take this blur, Control C and V, and then we'll plug this right into here, and we'll do the same thing. Good. Alright, so we'll save this. We got that there. Roughness. I don't know if he wants it like a rain jacket, or that looks a little too much. Let's see what it looks like in a sphere. Yeah, that's way too shiny. I mean, I don't know. He might want it like that too. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll just have to lighten that up with... There we go. Map range. And we're going to need a few of these. What our map range does is it allows us... There's our mask. Where did I put... Was this the one? This one. So we'll plug this into our roughness. And then we'll just have to bring that down. Kind of like a black jacket. That's not bad. Metalness. Again, not too bad. Height map. Oh, I'm going to regret this one. Let's just see. Not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we don't really need AO because I don't think there's one in here. That's not a... I guess that kind of looks like a one of those black trench coat jacket things. Alright, so we got that material. Let's see what it looks like now on the other part. We're going to export this. And we're going to choose our folder underneath our desktop, Twitch Live Skins. OGV, and then this we're going to new folder, texture 1, or what is this, like material coat matte, coat matte works, and we're going to select that. Yep, export, select coat matte, and down here in the right, successful. Alright, so there's one of our materials. Let's, God, yeah, that was me. God. Looks like the Riddler went cyberpunk. Let's delete this layer. So this is our original. Whatever you throw on here, let's get import custom asset. This is going to be a surface, and our diffuse. Coat matte, there we go. Alright, untitled. So the emission will make things glow. Let's go in here. Alright, so we're doing 3. Is it 2 or 3? Let's go with 2. And then height will be 5. And then of course we made this coat black. Category my textures. Import. Let's choose this. Coat black. There we go. And we are going to choose placement to tiling. Alright, there we go. So I don't know if that's what they're looking for, but we can also bring up the tiling too. I mean, that way it still has the same design as the normal, or the regular normal, I guess. What would this look like outside? Desert road. Okay. Yeah, that kind of looks like it. I think we can get rid of these too, the straps. But if we get rid of the straps, it's just going to look like, I don't know, nipples. Alright. So next thing that he wants is something like... Oh, his symbol. Alright, so for their clan they wanted like their clan on the back, and then there was something else. Well, I had gotten this. This is all that I really got to work with. But we're just dealing with this. Let's Control C here. And I'm actually going to use Inkscape. Control V. We'll zoom right down here and extract trace bitmap. Boom. That, no way. Holy crap. Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought, actually. So because that was smaller, what I did was basically I scanned and traced this bitmap. And by doing that, you take images and you turn them into SVG, or scalable vector graphics. And that actually allows you to blow up the image that you created without any real distortion and still keep the detail. So let's Control V. So if I try to blow this up because it was smaller, you're going to notice it deteriorating. That doesn't happen when you use scalable vector graphics. There's a couple different things that I can do with this. One of them being not that. So I'm going to take this. What do I want to do with this? Let's convert this over. We're going to bring this up, holding control. All right, so file, we'll export this as a PNG image. Oh, right, yeah. Export as, we'll go underneath desktop. Twitch Live Skins, OGV. And we'll just call this logo. Now we'll open up GIMP. We don't even need GIMP actually. What am I doing? We'll open up GIMP too. Twitch Live Skins, OVG, Coat Mat. What? What did I name that as? Logo. OGV. Logo. Why is it not? Oh, probably because it wasn't done saving yet. You know what? The heck with it. We're going to do this. We're going to open it up in Paint, because Paint just opens up everything without asking. Desktop. OGV. What? Oh. Yeah, it helps to press export. Just a heads up. Who would have thought, right? Twitch Live Skins. OGV. Logo. There we go. So now what we have here is we have this transparent, and if they pick up anything transparent, you'll actually see through it. So what we got to do is, first things first, we need to get rid of the OGV. And I'm going to hit, let's take this. We're going to select the whole thing. And we're going to create a new layer. Throw that over there, new layer. Floor, yes. So now that we have that, we're going to Alright, so we have that. Wait a minute. What font did they use? That looks like a standard font. No, cancel. That looks like a standard font. If that's a standard font, this just got a lot easier. A lot easier. Come on. And heck with it, Control V. There we go. Click once, drag down. Let's blow this up. Testing. And let's bring this font up. Knowing that font would definitely make it. That's not it, is it? No. Do. Alright, so what we have here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find the font, because no matter what, we got to turn it over to an image texture. OGV would be cool if it glowed too. But they're probably not going to want that, because anything that glows skin-wise, I mean, it might as well be a glowing target. Yeah, maybe not. I mean, we could Google it. I probably should ask him if it has to be that font. Because it looks like somebody just wrote whatever in font. And then I thought this circle was part of the. I don't use Discord that much. And for some reason, I was thinking like this was part of. It's not. It's part of Discord. So I mean, if we can get away with using any font and then just kind of messing with it a little bit. But I don't know what he wants. Actually, if you're watching, dude, is the font like a deal breaker? Is that like, does it have to be this font, or? Looks like that's not happening. All right. Let's go back to here. We'll move this over. All right, 79709. Control C, file, new, and 1020, 1024 times 2, 2048. Boom. Scale R for rectangle. I mean, it's doable. If I take this, flip it, reverse it, same thing with that. Flip and reverse. We could add, well, a little something extra. File, save as, export as, underneath desktop, Twitch Live Skins, OVG, and we'll just call it logo. Export, replace. No compress. Yeah, let's add compression. It's not really going to matter. Good. We got that. And what we're going to do now, I believe we can load flat out decals, import custom asset, decal. Logo. Yeah, you need a displacement, normal, and gloss, roughness, or opacity, which not a big deal. We'll just have to make another one. Alright, so this one's saved. File, save as, and we're going to call this pleather and new. So we're going to take an image. And we're going to load in the logo. One, two, three, four, and the height. Jeez. So that height has to come way down. Way, way, way down. Which is pretty simple. You just plug it right into your map range. And then we can just change it from here. We'll bring up the minimum amount. No, maximum. Derp. To bring that kinda down. But enough so that it's still protruding. This way out of control, which is fine. Now, the back here is kind of shiny, which means roughness probably should not be a thing. And I don't know if he wants things to glow. But either way, let's just invert this. Huh. Oh, right. Now I believe, what would the roughness look like? Yeah. So that'll be that without the other part. Again, centering really does not matter because we're going to do it all by the eye. We could add on to it too. Well, we're on a time limit, so I'm not going to, I'm looking at it like, oh, what can I do here? Again, 2048. 1 by 1 tiling. Looks good to me. Let's throw this. So that way the OGV is kind of reflective. Not kind of, it is reflective. Okay. Which means we're going to need another map range. Come on, where'd you go? So completely black, it's reflective. Completely white, it isn't, which means we need to bring down the minimum. So it still has that metal sheen on it. I mean, it kind of looks like... Yeah, I do want to add a little bit something extra to that. So what we're going to do is underneath this, we're going to blend, no, mask. And we're just going to make it really reflective here. There we go. And we'll plug that right into here. And then okay, so right here we're definitely going to need a blur. Round it all out. Alright, cool. 2048 by 2048. 123, bare minimum. File, export as. That's coat matte. New folder. Oh boy. Logo, fin. Select folder. Boom. Export. Everything's been exported. That way it's kind of shiny. I don't know if they want it to glow, but we'll see. Let's bring this in. Logo fin. Next. Opacity. Okay. that means we need an alpha. So output. This is going to be an alpha map, which now we see absolutely nothing. And if we go up here, we see everything. So that's what we're going to choose for our alpha map. And sometimes these get them backwards, so you might have to flip it from black to white, white to black, you know, depending on what you use. So let's try that again. Export again. Cool. Go back into here, opacity, alpha, nice. Next, OGV, decal, height again. Nope, back, next. 2 meters, we're gonna go here, choose 5. And my decals, no need. Yeah, we'll keep this at 5. Import. OGV decal. What in God's name? Well, I don't even know how to respond to that. Okay. Ugh. Oh boy. Bring this one above that one. Oh yeah. That's great. So it's because we have it underneath freeform. We'll do tiling 1 by 1, and we are going to set this up. Add ID mask to the bright green. Was this 8? No, it was the purple. There we go. OGV. No idea what was up with that. Let's add, God. All right, we might have had to add that to, it's because of the depth, but I think we can, there's some coming back from this. Let's take off the purple. Go back up to here. Rotate 180 degrees. I just want to get it. We're going to do freeform. It's because the height is mixing in with it. So we got to reload that in. That thing freaked out when we put in the... Let's delete this layer. In fact, let's just remove this altogether. Yes, please. Get it away. Nope. Oh, God. It's another one I made. Delete this. All right. Now that's just because this is super bright out here. We could probably darken that color some more. Okay, local library. Let's import our custom asset again. You know what? Let's not mess with it. Let's just make it a surface and be done with it. We'll try this one first. 2, height 5, because that's what the other ones were. GV. Select category, my textures, import. Well, it's somewhat readable now. I have no idea why it's pulling back like that, so we'll just make the height tiling, freeform. Yeah, because freeform makes it. Just bring up the repetitions. And it's throwing it on backwards as well. Here, we'll do this. To keep those on. Alright, no big deal. We can go ahead and put that in another way because they're pressed for time. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I have no idea. Why the heck is it doing that? Because you get rid of the OGV and the rest is good to go. Is there something? What did I do? 2048 by... Oh! Right. 2 by 2, height 0. My surface, we'll just call this test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My textures, import. Okay. Yeah, it's doing it again. I have no idea. Let's do tiling. What do we choose for coat black? There's our box projection. There's the OGV. Height influence. Bring down the scale. Align it to the model. Yeah, it keeps cutting into that one. I haven't really worked with decals. Luckily, it's just writing, so there's another way that we can do this. Which we'll do that after. Let's see what this looks like exported. I'm not sure if they like the color. They said just a black jacket, so. What does it look like with an overcast? I guess that's kind of black. Alright, so let's get this out of here. Let's try another thing. We are going to save this. We'll export this out as is because I think that's They just want writing on the back with this right here, and we can always make it a darker tint. So we're going to go right here, OGV. Okay, new folder, finish one, select folder. Alright, we got this. We'll do gloss, just do everything. And I can't see a damn thing. There we go. 2048, make sure that is how it is. Model. I mean, we can export it with the model too. Now, no, We'll try this first one. Jacket, subfolder, open folder after export. Okay. Export to disk. Not bad. Where are we? Here. Next one. This material. We're going to get rid of these. And right here, we're going to make a new folder. Image texture. Open. Finish one. Jacket. There's albedo. And shading. Now, the only thing that gave us was it was either gloss or specular, which they're basically the same thing. So this one we're going to open, do gloss, plug it underneath specular, and then the normal. And texture, image texture. No, what am I thinking? Converter, vector, normal map. Change this over to a normal map and get our normals in there. Open this up to jacket normal. Pop out the specular. Now the main thing is getting OGV right on the back there. These should blend in pretty well. I don't know what's up with that. We'll check that out after, because this one's got a nice seam. Oh boy. Okay, so back to our OGV, which is right here. So we're going to need the white one. We're just going to click this, delete that. Nope. Control Z. Got that. Control C. Add one. Floor. Delete. Whoa. Let's just get rid of that. Oh, I see. Let's throw this up here. Let's Control Z this. We're going to take a rectangle, do it the right way the first time. Control C, exit, Control V. Beautiful. Looks good to me. Alright, so file 2048. File save as. No, file export as logo alpha export. Sure. Alright, now jumping back into here. Alright, good. We are going to, oh, no. We need a new brush. And we're going to open Logo Alpha. Beautiful. Now that Logo Alpha is on there, we should just be able to paint it right on. Alright, there we go. Why am I drawing a blank? Texture paint, UV editing. There we go. What the heck, man? Right? Yeah. Alright, it's all selected. And we're going to come down here. We're going to call this OVG. Not bad. Alright, so let's go underneath. Straight, do. That's that brush, correct? We're doing it on the albedo, right? That's our texture. And we want to do a stencil. I don't know exactly where they want this though. So right here it is. We'll just paint that right on. Not sure if they like that. Either way, we'll find out. Image. This is, in fact, it's all the same thing. It must be the reflectiveness. Albedo jacket, or jacket albedo.png. Alright, so that one's saved. Jump back into here. And library, import custom asset. Let's try that again. Where's our normal? Normal displacement would be our height. Why am I not seeing it? Displacement, roughness. I don't think there is a specular, is there? No, but there is an AO. And that's for a metalness workflow. I don't even think there is. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I don't think they'll like that. Let's take out metalness. Eh. 2 meters by 2 meters. My textures. Finished? Question mark. And we'll just 2. Import. Finished 1, 2, 3. Okay. For whatever reason that took. Alright, so we got that. Throw this in. Oh. Tiling. Let's get rid of this. Or we could just put this one on top of the other one. And that way it looks like it's actually bent into there. The other thing that we can do... No, other one blur to the underlying layer. You don't want to bring up the repetitions. Well, you probably could for the other one. Just because it's the whole thing itself. And then they had something else on there. I probably could have lowered it down a little bit. No big deal though. Let's export this as the finished one now. And there was something else. Let me just double check something. I don't wanna... Yeah, okay. I'll be right back. Keep you guys on there. I just got to check up real quick. Because there was something else that was supposed to go at the bottom as well. And then for ha-has, I'll make something glow. Oh my god. What the heck? Oh, right. Open Discord. Jack. Okay, so what was it? Only good vibes. Which means we need a whole nother text here. So only good vibes down at the bottom. Okay. So, a couple different ways we can go about that. That's this one. I still don't understand why that did that, but no big deal. I don't know if there's a certain font that they want or what. Good vibes. Okay. Yeah, don't save. I don't know what font they want or like a cursive or what. I mean, a stencil, cheap, cheap stencil one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to block this out real quick again because I gotta message the dude. Oh, I could just do that, can't I? No, that I can do. All right. Just gotta find out what font. And then of course, I mean, you can always add on after. It's just getting it's just like when you're making textures. Getting the idea out and down and then touching it up after. But when you got a short amount of time, you always want to like, what's the word I'm looking for? Consolidate and conserve, I guess. Just waiting back for this guy to say something. Because I don't know, you know, we're working with basically textures here. He wants only good vibes, but, and it really doesn't matter what font you get. You technically don't even need a font because you can just turn it into an SVG, take that, paste it on there, or turn that into a picture format. Oh, that's fairy tale like. A rust fairy tale. That would be cool. Have that like glowing green. Actually, we're going to select that. It goes up to 72, but we're going to type in 100 anyways. Because to hell with limits. We're going to take this now, bring this up here. And then file, save it. No, we got to invert it, right? Not really. Control A. Pull up GIMP again. Oh, right. It's waiting on me. Can I control V this? Ah, crap. File new. We'll do 2048 by 2048. Control V. No data, huh? Control A, Control C, Control V. So that's the 2048. Shift and S. I mean, I don't know if that's what they want, but I got an idea. So we'll do that, and then we'll put a whole nother one on. Yeah. That's good. File, save as. Desktop, maybe porn. Twitch Live skins. Alright, so that's our alpha, and then we'll put DESC. Hit R, our file. Right, Control A, Control C, add a new one, get rid of this. There we go. Let's jump right back into here. Why isn't it? There we go. Ooh. God. Oh, this is fun. I mean, the other thing that I could do is use the cookie cutter tool. Or the scissors or whatever. Just kind of... No, we're not doing that. We'll just keep going. Actually, we could use this so that it kind of sticks out. That way it looks like it's protruding on it, you know? I believe the B... Let me double check, see if you responded. Boop, boop, boop. Nothing. Alright, well. Let's go back here. Delete that. Oh no! Oh man, you're not going to be able to see that. Oh God. Control V. Back to the drawing board. Alright, no big deal. Definitely not a big deal. We just gotta... You know what? We're going to keep that as is. Sometimes these things come out a little bit better than what we expect them to. This may or may not be one of those times. Okay, file, save as, or export. OBG, descript alpha fin. And now we could take this and jump right back into here. Load up a new one. DESC, open. I don't know what color they wanted. They just said black on the white, so that's what we're gonna do. And that's gonna take the whole thing. Oh god, that is horrible. Not a big deal, so we go back to here, Control A, Control C, Control V, only good vibes here. And we're going to take this and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to trace the bitmap. We're just going to do edge detection. Choose this, get that out of there. We now have this as an SVG. I'm going to throw that down to about here. Alright, so file, export as a PNG image. Twitch live screen. And we're going to call this trace mark. And then export. Yeah, that's fine. Let's open this up. File, open. Where is our trace mark? Desktop, Twitch Live Skins, trace mark. Control C, copy that, file, new, 2048 by 2048. definitely want that smoothed out. Okay, that's not too bad. Control A, Control C, Control V. Beautiful. Let's add another one. Get rid of this so we get our transparent. Delete, delete. Not that this part matters, but I mean, you never know when you start working with the normals. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Let's just kiss that all goodbye right there. Alright, so file, export as. Script alpha thin, replace that. No compression, which will make this a giant file size. And same thing. Right here, we're going to open. There we go. Now, as for these, the pockets, we could probably get rid of those. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. But if they had a symbol, they could put it on the front. Let's see what this would look like. We're going to save this. Let's file, open, OGV. Save as jacket. File, open, jacket. Now the question is, did it carry over? No, it didn't, but that's okay. Import custom asset. Actually, no, we don't even need to do that. Where's finished? Load. Twitch skins, OGV. Not coat material, that's what we use for the coat. That's the logo fin, finish one, jacket. There we go. There's our only good vibes jacket. Hey Derek, can you show the workflow example to create a simple high poly? A simple high poly what? Like right now I'm doing rust skins, and they actually limit their count as to what you can use. Like right now I'm working with 2048, but I got a feeling this is gonna throw it into 512 as soon as we get in there. Are you talking about high poly meshes? Like making a high poly mesh? Good times. Let's make this glow down at the bottom. Keep the OGV as it is. And that's pretty straightforward, actually. So, we're going to go here. Where are you? Don't need this. Close without saving. File. Close. Nope. Wait. Nope. Open. Coat fin. 8.2 megabytes. Was it this one? No. File. Open. Here. Let's totally close out. Just completely close out. Yeah, hard surface thing. Oh, hard surface modeling. Oh, yeah. That is a whole nother beast, my friend. There are some good tutorials out there. I'm actually learning a bit. You're talking about using quads, right? Just one simple with one detail or something if you can. I never understood that. So basically you're using quads instead of triangles. And that, here, image saved, that's jacket. Let's do, right now I'm working on this, but I can definitely like get into that for you and show you how to go about it. Let me just do a couple more things here, because I want to make the bottom of this glow just in case they like it. But yeah, hard surface modeling, that is definitely, like, especially if you're going to do game development. But high poly, oh, you want to bake the high poly into a lower poly set? Is that what you're trying to do? I'm not exactly sure what you're asking for. Now that looks like it's part of the jacket. That looks like it's part of the jacket. This one would be a mission. But we'll do the emission after. Where are you? Jacket. Alright, so we're going to take this and we are going to copy this. Copy. And then we're going to paste it. And instead of the copy, we're going to call this a mission. And then we're going to open up our mission map. Paint. The almighty paint. And we're just going to go down here. And the only thing we want to glow is this. And when you're using glowing surfaces, you absolutely have, it's just white and black. That's all that it is. And we want to keep that text exactly where it is. Because again, they're going to be reading all these maps are just laid right on top of one another. Yeah, hard surface modeling is that's definitely something you absolutely have to get into. I'm crossing that bridge myself, actually. So I don't know how much of a help I'd be. But yeah, that's definitely needed. There are, I'm trying to think of the name of the channel. God. Now I can't see. As I'm sure you can tell, my multitasking is not on its A game. Okay, plug this right in here. Doop doop doo. And it looks messy right now, because it is. And I probably went about this the wrong way, but it's cool. We're just gonna let me I'll definitely check into that. Yeah, hard surface modeling is something that I'm still trying to wrap my head around too. You know, you got basically what they're doing is instead of making triangles and making things pointy, this is just what I gathered. I don't know if you've ever tried using a displacement for like making a grid. You know what I mean? Terraforming, kind of. And if you try making it out of triangles, it gets bumpy, whereas like squares, everything, there's something that's always level with it, and it just connects the normals better. That's what I gathered. I could be completely wrong, because I'm kind of talking out of my ass on that one. But that's definitely the way to go. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go when you're doing although why would you want to? I mean, with because now I don't know what you're working with or what you're doing, but the Unreal Engine with their nanite, you can put millions of polygons into a scene and not have it really break a sweat. No idea how they did it, but they did it. And that hiccuping, I guess, is getting fixed too. Like, I don't know if you played an Unreal Engine game, but you go to like walk from one area, quote unquote, to another area, and then out of nowhere, it's just. I'm gonna create high poly strike guns. Okay, so you want the details on the Counter Strike guns. Um, yeah, that's totally doable. If you're gonna go that method, how would I do that? Your low poly and then put the high poly on top of it, bake it in. What would be a good tool for that? There's a couple. I'm trying to think of the names of them, but there was a couple plugins that I saw that would definitely help out with that. Another thing to make sure that all your normals are going the right way, that I saw was, what was it called? Not Meshroom, Remesh, Mesh Rabbit. Oh boy, what was the name of that? All right, so this is a mission. Save a mission. Let's jump back into here. Shading. And just in case they want it. Where is... No transmission. Have to blend those in. Don't know why that's coming out like that. Yes, the models are created by Valve. I just wanted to create the HP, bake that to all the models. I'm trying to think of the name of the the thing that would help out with the models. God, what the heck is that? Hold on. This is saved? That's saved. Doing like a million things here. Just give me a minute. OG, finish one, jacket. Okay. This is good. This is blend. Control S to save that. Exit out of this. Exit out of this. What was it? Mesh. Remesh. Rabbit mesh. That's a rabbit. I know I had a rabbit on it. Let's file save this. Oop. Oop. Get out of this. What the heck was the name of it? I thought it was on my desktop. R2 Modman. I don't even think my server's up anymore. Instant mesh. So what this will do is basically you got to look some things up on it. But if you open up a mesh, Twitch live skins. Oh God, what did I save it under? Upload? Snow jacket, the one that we're working with. Loads it up. You can remesh it as quads or tris, doesn't matter. And there was a way to show. Again, this is free, open source. So you can change the vertex count, how many you want up there. You can really crank it up. But we're gonna choose this, and I want it to go around in a circle here, and then you can start seeing the lines that it's gonna draw. Again, this going down that way so that they all start to line up. Here, let's get that one out of there. Get that one out of there. And then I want these going down the shoulder. And then tells you how many singularities, blah, blah, blah. You click solve, and it actually remeshes it. And that'll break it down even further. Here, let's do that again. And then you can go and you can export the mesh. See if we... Oh, no, 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 no. No, do not crash the PC right now. You know what? I'm not messing with this. But you get the idea. There's tons of stuff on here. I would definitely give that a try. Remesh. Okay. Back to what we were doing here. Mixer. Good. Let's close this out. Because we can always jump back in. And launch. No! What am I doing? We're going into Rust. Okay. Yeah, no problem, man. But that's good for, again, you might have to edit stuff, but it'll start getting your mesh moving in a certain way. I use that for photogrammetry actually quite a bit. So you can take like a high mesh and then break it down to your low mesh. But yeah, remesh is great. Was that the name of it? I forget again. Oh, right. Workshop. Create new item. And before I ship these bad boys out, I want to make sure that everything is good. Here, it's going to be on the back, so... Snow jacket. Aluminum PQR. JJK LMN. I'm having a dirt moment here. Alright. So here's the original edit. OGV. Was it finish? Yeah, okay. So let's do this one. Open Albedo. We're gonna do the normal. We're gonna do... Actually, I think we have an AO. We do. And of course for these, we can always bring these down to make it just a little bit darker. Yeah, screw it. Now let's do, where's our emission? Boom, our emission shader, open up emission. And for emission, we gotta bring those up and crank them all up all the way. So that now when they're running, oh, we gotta reverse everything. Well, I'll be damned. Yeah. I forgot about that. So when you're doing this, you actually have to have everything reversed. Where's our AO? You don't need a fuzz mask, but if we did, we'd use normal. There's our specular and gloss. No, there is not our specular and gloss. Where did our specular go? Yeah, goodbye. So that's kind of gray. So we're going to need black. That's got to be a little bit darker. Not a big deal. We can definitely do that. And that whole thing needs to be flipped around. So, just so you know, when you're dealing with writing, everything has to be backwards, because how you see it in Mixer or in Blender is not going to be the way that it's coming out. So we're going to have to launch Blender again. It's okay though, because we're going to do the same thing. Wait, file, open. Yeah, don't save. Recent. Oh, right. It was this one, right? Yeah. There we go. Alright, so first things first. Let us go down here. We're going to open this. This can go. open with let's go into Quixel Mixer. What was it? Mixer. Okay. So, OGV, goodbye, delete. Delete that layer. There's our coat black. Good. That's why. We'll just do normal. Alright, so that one's on there. That's the emission. Let's open this with GIMP as well. Select image. Wait a minute, what the hell happened there? So that was backwards? Control C, delete, Control V, image, transform. I'm gonna add a new one, floor, cool. Control V. Where was that? I thought it was a selection. Layer. There we go. Transform. Flip horizontally. Boom. That's all we really needed to do. File, export as yeah, export, replace, export. Another thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this Control C. All right, let's push these down. Good. We got those. Excellent. Control C. We'll copy that. Let's make sure that this went through okay. Let's exit out of this. No, don't save. We'll jump right back into it, make sure that it's all good. Steam. Where are you, Steam? Yeah, okay. We'll see here. Can't believe I put it backwards. Yeah, again, I can't emphasize enough, like, whenever you're dealing with Rust, everything's... Or when you switch between the programs, sometimes they flip them. Workshop, create new item, snow jacket. Alright, so what we got here, and then of course, like, say you add details, you can just re-upload after you publish it, and it'll re-upload it underneath the one that you did before. But let's get to our item first. Snow jacket. Alright, edit. There we go. We're going to add in our jacket in normal. So they got their only good vibes. I would have added other stuff, but not bad. I think that's what they wanted. Just a black jacket. So, good. We know we got that the right way. Image. Color management. Well, you could change the color profiles and everything like that. Hue? Bring that down darker. Sure. Okay. File, export as. And we'll call this 1. Oh. albedo 1. And then we can just fill in the rest. Because you're going to be, like, when you're making skins, no matter what, you're going to be jumping in and out of rust. Alright, so file, save. Nope. File, export. Jacket albedo 1. Export. Me. Let's try open with paint. Because I'm going to take this. God, I hope that lines up. Save. Back down. Rust again. Back in the workshop. Did I? No, I didn't save it. Alright, edit. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. So, here's the first one. And gonna have to put our normal in there. I mean, you could keep the normal from the other one. Because it does, it knocks it down to 512. We saved these as 1024, or no, 2048. And you can see a little bit of what we added and how it mixed with the other one, but it's not nearly as detailed. Let's see if the emission worked. Oh, crap. I think the emission worked. And how we find out is we click on day and night. Oh, it's not over perfectly. Not a big deal. We can change that. Where's albedo 1? We're going to open this with GIMP. what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to select that. I'm going to select this, this. Delete, delete. And same thing, just exit out of there. And then we're going to fill this in. Let's do that. 1, 2. There we go. File, export as emission. Export, replace. Sure. Bingo. Jump back into here. And now it matches up. Oh no! Oh, I do like, where is it? Emission color. Crank them all up to get white. Where's my AO? Where's my occlusion? And we're gonna do 1. There we go. So now they got the black jackets, they got the dirty stuff on them. I mean, that's, said they just wanted a black jacket. They didn't tell me whether or not they want something to glow though. So let's open this up. I mean, again, I didn't have him. That's all that he or she, I don't know who I was talking to, but they wanted, yeah, it's basically it. Just a black jacket with OVG on the back, which, I mean, we could have gotten away with the other thing too. Because for whatever reason, it's not showing up all those extra little details that we put in Mixer, but either way. Let me jump over real quick. I'm just going to blank out this momentarily. Just send him a couple pictures here. And I'm going to, let's go back here so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then for this, I just sent him another one. So you basically make the writing white, and then you change the color inside here, which would be underneath emission. We can bring up, oh, that's why, the occlusion scale, which we probably should leave exactly where it is. No fuzz mask. And again, if you're painting other stuff on, it just makes it a lot easier. Just remember to reverse your images, I guess. Although this came out exactly... Yeah. Maybe it is the right way. One of these programs ended up flipping it for whatever reason. Go up. But now we bring this down. And if you don't want the occlusion or the emission, you just cross it out and click none. And then reset that to the default. Because again, what ends up happening is if you're running through the woods at night or whatever, you might as well have a target on your back. Remember to jack up your emission color too. Like if you want it, what is it, yellow, which is red and blue? No, that's purple. Red and green? Red and green makes yellow. And that's how you change the emission, and then after you're done, you just hit publish, which I'm not going to publish this because this is somebody else's. See, if they had logos and other stuff. Is this a... Yeah, snow jacket. It doesn't feel like a snow jacket. Is that a snow jacket? That is so the snow jacket. Again, let's take this, change the albedo to 1. There we go. That way it's black. It still has some detail when you hit the light on it. Here, let's go here. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna crank up the power to spotlight. So that's shining on the back, and you can still see all the details here. Which one? Open emission. There we go. So it basically comes out exactly the way that you want it to. Now I kind of want to play Rust. I haven't played in forever. What is this? Oh man, yeah, some of these are going to get me banned. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's basically... Although... You never know what it's looking like either until you test it and you're running around. But yeah, not bad. And that's how you add in like that extra little detail to it too. So these right here, I'm going to take these and they're going to have to plug them in how they want. And we'll call this alb diff for albedo diffuse. We're going to call this gray albedo. That's the jacket. We don't need that anymore. Metalness, not needed. There is no specular. We don't need that. Jacket emission. That's gone. So we needed AO normals. And let's take the original specular. That should be it. So new zip file. Test 1. We're going to exit out of this. Sure, save. Alright, what do we got? Displacement, normal, emission, albedo, diff. Back, hold shift, and double click to open it up separately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't need jacket.fbx because they can get that wherever. And that's it. That's all you really need to do. Discard changes. Not bad. It was only a couple hours, I think. I have no idea. But yeah, if you found that helpful, definitely hit thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications because I stream all the time. Working. I also got a Twitch page too, where if I'm playing a game, I'll jump on that. Actually, what the hell have I been playing? The Tesla Effect. Yeah, Tex Murphy. It's actually pretty good. But, alrighty. Well, thank you very much for watching. I had deleted my folder full of stuff, so yeah. Just gonna have to yeah, on the fly, that's how I roll. Did you look at that? Boom. I'm just gonna yep. Throw that down here. There we go. Then we'll stretch it there. Boom. Look at that. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.